I still get goosebumps when I learn something I hadn't seen before in the Bible. It's been very fascinating to study different prayers of the followers of God as found in the Bible. One of those prayers that we studied recently on Sunday mornings was the prayer of Hannah. Hannah was in a situation that marred her social reputation and it affected her emotionally. Her husband had two wives, her and Peninnah. The rival wife bore children for Hannah's husband, but Hannah was barren, which was a reproach upon her. Hannah prayed. Actually, she poured out her heart to Yahweh, to God, to give her a son. And God answered that prayer, and Hannah fulfilled her vow to give that son, Samuel, back to the Lord. And many of us are familiar with the story and how God seemingly answered just her prayer. And yet the backstory was also the political condition of Israel. Israel was being served by wicked priests, the sons of Eli, who Eli was the judge of Israel at this time. The sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas, they basically stole people's worship of God as gluttons and committed adultery with women who served in the tabernacle. So with that backstory, we have also another answer to prayer. But what does that backstory have to do with Hannah's prayer for the birth of a son and her vow to give him back to the Lord? Well, this is what I learned. Hannah's micro deliverance also fulfilled a macro deliverance for the nation of Israel. As we know, her son Samuel would grow up serving in the tabernacle and become the replacement of Eli's evil sons. God, through Samuel, brought spiritual restoration to Israel. So, my encouragement to you is this: when God answers your prayer, consider how that answer may be fulfilling a bigger need. Because often when God delivers our prayers, our micro deliverance, he may be fulfilling a bigger deliverance, a macro salvation, as it were. So God does want to answer our prayers according to his will, yet his will may encompass more than just you. And that is what we should all want as Christians: our prayers to be for the glory of God. Well, thank you for joining me.